This morning, my kid asked me if it was like a song just kind of stuck in my head. Boo, ooh, tee, boo, 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 ooh, tee. And there was just no world where I was going to out loud sing an R. Kelly song. I would never admit that to anybody. It's not, let alone a kid, child. Panic at the Disco. Because, Brenda Urie do be stuck in my head. Feeling on Your Booty has been stuck in my head for weeks. And I haven't listened to it because it's just no world where I want to hear that man's voice. But then last night, this is why it was so crazy that she asked me that this morning. And I thought about the interview the other day because he was like, I don't know how to hog tie people. Why would I hog tie her? I watched the SNL cold open clip with Keenan, and I think that was Leslie Jones. And shit was so fucking funny that I was like, let me go watch the actual clip. I went and pulled up the actual clip of that interview. And when I say I could not it's not funny, right? Because this person did these things. I never watched a documentary. Yeah, more details isn't going to change my mind. However, it will piss me off. So one day when I need to get angry, I'll maybe watch that documentary because yikes. It's funny because people are crazy. All of the true things aside, my tinfoil hat get to rattling. And I'm like, if I was Robert talking to Gail, we know Gail ain't shit, right? In the Illuminati of it all, Gail King being Oprah's best eater, everybody's favorite joke. We know these people fuck around and do fuck shit. And so if we was all at the secret Illuminati meetings and we all know what kind of fuck shit we all are all on, and now we're sitting in front of this camera and you're like, Robert, are you telling me all these women lied? I crash out. I would crash out too. But imagine you looking at somebody who like people are mad at R. Kelly because he ran out of money and that's it. And so, yeah, he would feel like a martyr in those moments or like a victim in those moments. Because in the grand scheme of like whatever their fucked up club is, he is the victim. He is the next person to be sacrificed. He is the next person to take that L. Like, it's time to pay the piper, literally. And your penance is due, sir. And so this giant humiliation ritual where you're exposed to the world as the monster that you are is now on full display. But it's just crazy to be like, I'm being exposed as the monster by a demon. Yeah, I'm a monster, but this bitch is a demon. What are we talking about? Watching that clip and watching how she just engaged with him, knowing what you know about who and what she surrounds herself with, I couldn't imagine. That's why when Nikki be crashing out, I'm like, no. It's not cool and funny and all these things, sure. But like, oh my God. Maybe it's something that it's like only sisters experience. Or maybe it's something that only I and a handful of people experience because they have mentally ill sisters. But the mind tricks that people do is crazy. Like, it's crazy because it's in the mind and you can't, like, you be want to pull off your brain and show it because you can't, like, it's crazy. Your brain is crazy. If I was Robert, I would have crashed out too because that's nuts. But then he's like, come on, y'all, use your brain. Why would I? With all my stuff, you mean where you were previously accused of these same things in the way, 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 way past? You mean 5 years ago? Hog tie people. That was crazy. But this is a man who is handsome, who is charming, who is talented, who people, they're yearning for something. And it's a giant mother wound and it's a giant daddy issue. And these things are born in our community from enslavement, being dispossessed from our land, from our culture, from our ethnic identity. We were swapped up and taken away from our families and our kin and our villagers. And so it's all these reasons. But we're adults in the year, whatever year it is currently. People say they don't like kids, but they like their kids. I'm like, no, I don't like no kids. Like, coming here now to develop this relationship with my kid in the way that I am could have only happened now, after I've been free, after I've been to the promised land, after I escaped the Matrix and got off the plantation. What was that Keke Palmer movie where she like got off a plantation, but it was like 2020 or something? I want to watch that. Let me see, because there's so much about slavery and the season of slavery that I feel like when people say what they're doing in Palestine, they're doing all over the world, it's like, sure, no shade. What they did to Africa is what they're doing all over the world. And as far as I could tell, Palestine is basically Africa, so it's not untrue, because it's not basically Africa. It's just really right next to Africa. And I assume in the past 500 years, the earth, like the actual earth, has shifted. And also, I don't trust these fucking maps. Okay, it was called Alice. Oh, it's a short. Oh, it's an hour and 40 minutes. Oh, it's on Tubi. It's on Tubi. I'm watching it. It's a thriller drama starring Keke as an enslaved woman on a secluded Georgia plantation who escapes to discover it's actually 1973, not the 1800s. And she must confront the lies that kept her enslaved with the help of a disillusioned activist, Common. Keke Palmer and Common in a slave movie. I need to watch that, because my whole point is we don't have a good understanding of what happened. And I say that as somebody who does not have a good understanding of what happened. You understand that it happened. You understand that it is happening. You understand that it's bad. You understand that it's violent. You understand the effects of it. Like I said, we're ripped from our land. We're stripped from our identities. We're separated from our kinfolk. Like, all these things happen, sure. But it didn't happen in a vacuum. It happened as a part of society. That's when you're realizing you are a part of the public. And the public, if the public sucks, that means you suck. So I just think there should be more conversations, but I want the conversations to be done through movies. I want it to be like through movies and TV shows, because people don't read, they don't know how to comprehend, they only know how to take in things through movies. When it comes to like the real world events and how society actually works, people, like adults, instead of just going outside and talking to people and actually participating in how society actually works, they just assume that it works like whatever given movie they're thinking of. And that's not great, but are we going to reverse that, or are we going to just feed them a different diet of movies? That's where I'm coming from. So when I keep saying I want to make slave movies, I need to watch Alice, because that sounds like my kind of carrying on. But who knows? It's also Keke Palmer, and no shade to Keke. I love Lauren. Anyways, every day except for Wednesday.